Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Mike here, and welcome to the next lesson in the Deep Programming series. In this section, I'm going to talk about functions and give you a little bit of a shortcut. This will be a short lesson here to talk about shortened functions. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive in. And basically what I'm going to do is go ahead and dive into the language reference. We're going to take a look at functions here. And just to give you, again, a shortcut, I'm going to go ahead and look for shortened function body. And we'll find an example here. This has been a feature that's been available for a bit here. Now, how I discovered it, I'm going to go ahead and bring in another link here shortly. Basically, if you read through the change logs here, this was from one of the releases 2.101 here, that made this a default here so that we could write shortened bodies here. Now, what's this do for us? Well, then we can write these one-liners here. And eventually I'm going to talk about lambdas, and we'll see these lambda functions that we can also put in our code. But this will also apply if you're just writing generic functions and you don't want to write out the full body with the actual brackets. So this might be nice, for instance, if you're writing lots of quick functions, or again, if you like the lambda syntax, D has a lot of support for these things or things that you might be useful for more functional style programming languages or programming language that support functional styles. Again, D is one of them here. So anyways, let's kind of get into it. I'll go ahead and close out this example. Let's work from the spec here. And let me get back to that shortened function here. I'll leave that example here and let's go ahead and write one ourselves. So I'm just going to write sort of a classic function here. Let's just take the max of two integers, X and Y here. And then the syntax, the sort of arrow here that you'll see in other programming languages. And then I'm just going to do a little ternary expression here. So I'll say if X is greater than Y, then the decision that we are going to make is, well, in the true case, we'll go ahead and return X. Otherwise, we will return Y. So this is the sort of ternary operator, if you haven't seen that before. And let's just go ahead and test this out. Let's go ahead and write the max of 9 and 2. And then maybe try the other direction here, 0 and 7. And we should see 9 and 7 in this particular program. So this is just a nice way to write functions if you want to write some short functions or doing some quick prototypes. But of course, if you don't like this, you are more than welcome to just write out the function name. If you think that's more clear, we can argue about style, or you can argue about style in your teams, but it's just another nice thing that's supported by the language. So folks, with that said, I'll go ahead and put this lesson with the rest of the lessons that you can find on my website here. If I scroll down, and you can follow along and track your progress. Again, just want to keep this a short lesson because it's, well, a lesson about short functions. So folks, thanks for your time and attention and support as always. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next programming video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that, and we'll see you soon.